Make some noise for Ruben B. How we doing tonight, Lincoln Lodge? How's everyone doing? All right, it's great to be here. It is. I was talking to my dad earlier today. I asked him how he was doing, and he told me, I feel like $1 million. That's what he said to me. I like that saying, right? I feel like $1 million. I feel like we should expand upon that saying. Like, when I woke up this morning, I felt like $40, you know? It wasn't good. I asked the homeless guy outside how he was doing. He said, I feel like spare change. I don't feel rough. It's all right, don't worry. No, I just like sayings a lot. I think they're interesting. Like, last week, my sister blew me off. I don't like that saying as much, you know? It's pretty awkward when you use that. Like, imagine if someone walked in here right now and the first thing they heard me say was, oh yeah, I blow off all my friends. At least once a month, you know? Then I'd have way more friends, but yeah, I don't know. The only thing I like about that saying, honestly, is how accurate it is, because anytime someone cancels their plans with me, it feels like I'm getting blown off. I'm like, oh, thank God. Oh, I didn't want to do any of that. Oh, I love you. Well, that's a little bit about me, in case you guys were wondering. A little bit more is that sometimes I wish my mom was still a virgin. I just like thinking of creative ways to tell you folks that I don't want to be here. No, it's great to be here. I'm going to talk about my mom too. She's not here, but she's a great lady. I love her. I have to say that though because I live with her. So yeah, and I like living with her because usually it means I get to hide my alcohol from her like I'm 16 again, right? And that's a good time. Usually it means it's a Friday night, it's like 8 p.m. and I'm in my room. I've got a coffee mug filled with twisted tea and I'm just like, chamomile, you know? It's a really great time. But I have to do this because anytime my mom catches me with my chamomile, she gets very, very upset about how much of a lightweight drinker I am. It's weird, like she'll burst in my room. What the hell's going on in here? You're only having one drink on a Friday night? When I was your age, I was getting fucked up every single night. And I was like, that's kind of a fun thing to admit when you're 52, right? But then I realized that when my mom was my age, I was 3. And I told her that, and she was like, stop telling people that, please. And you weren't even 3, all right? I was pregnant. And I think that explains some things about me, but no, I'm trying to learn more, I am. I don't know if I'm doing the best job of it, like, I recently learned what a wellness check is. Yeah, basically what I learned is that if the police come knocking on your door for a wellness check and they find you alive, they're pretty pissed. They're pretty mad about that usually, and I'm such a dumb guy that when a copper knocked on my door, he's like, hey buddy, you're getting a wellness check. I was like, that's great. How much am I getting? You know, like I really thought that. I don't know. I could have used that money. I feel because I just lost my job pretty recently. It's been not great. I worked for. It's all right. Don't worry. It's right. I worked for Nintendo, and they asked me to come up with a new product. So I thought, let's bring back the DS. You know, thought that'd be nostalgic and fun. But to get new customers involved, let's incorporate AI into that. You know, I thought that was a good idea, but I didn't put all that together until I pitched it for the first time, and I told my boss that our new product should be the Nintendo AI DS. That was an awkward meeting, I won't lie to you guys. Like, I looked him directly in the eyes, and I said, we need to guarantee that every child in America gets the new AI DS. Directly from me. For Christmas, you know, like it'll change their lives forever. And I wasn't wrong, but I am unemployed, so that's a tough one for me. I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about children in the future, honestly, mostly because there's a lot of gay people in the present, you know? So that just leads me to believe that at some point in time, I think we're gonna have a child out there that has like 4 grandmas, you know? Isn't that kind of a flex? Like, isn't that cool? I feel like kids in the future are gonna get to show up to school every day in a brand new knitted sweatshirt, right? The pockets will be filled to the brim with freshly baked cookies and expired medication, isn't that? It's a good grandma. I don't know. I do think it'd get confusing for the teachers at some point, because if you miss one too many days of school, they'd get off the phone like, man, Timmy's missed 3 days of school this year because his grandma died. That's a rough one. Not a dead grandma crowd? That's all right. Keep it moving here. I have a girlfriend that's been going pretty well. Thank you. Yeah, she's a pretty strange lady, if I'm being honest. Most women like it when you eat their pussy from the back. But my girlfriend likes it when I eat her ass from the front. Yeah, it's her favorite sexual position. She calls it the guaranteed UTI. So, yeah, try it, Logan Square. It's expensive, but I should probably mention to you all that I haven't met my girlfriend yet. So, but she'll like it. Trust me, she'll like it. Taking applications after the show. No, I don't know. If you guys can't tell, I'm lying. I don't have a girlfriend. Yeah, I know it's the demeanor probably, but I do hope when I get a girlfriend eventually, I hope that she's a hoarder, honestly, and I hope that because I have abandonment issues. So, yeah, if you get thrown out by a hoarder, you know that you're the problem. All right, there's not much you can do about that. I have been seeing a cougar pretty recently, though, and that's been a lot of fun for me. Let's see here. There's a pretty big age gap between me and the girl I'm seeing, and that's been a lot of fun. Like, for example, her age is my age backwards. Yeah, and I'm 27, so. No, I'm kidding. I'm 19. But, no, in reality, I'm 24, and I'm pretty glad I'm 24 because that's right before that starts to get really creepy, right? Like, you can be 24 with a 42-year-old and people are like, oh, that's sweet, they're in love. But if you're 25 with a 52-year-old, everyone's just like, oh, God, why is that guy making out with his mom over there? That's gross. But, all right, well, I'll leave you guys with one more, if you guys don't mind. I have a lot of gay cousins. It kind of waters down the whole kissing cousins thing for me, it's a good time. But I feel like a lot of people ask me if I'm gay, and I'm not. But whenever I get asked that question, I usually just respond by saying, not yet, Because I'm young, I got a lot of life to live. But I mostly get that logic from the fact that it took me 4 tries to like sushi. I figure, I just got to keep shoving it down my throat till I'm like, hey, that's not bad. But all right, I'm Ruben B. Thanks a lot for your time, guys.